Hello everyone, I'm Kathleen. I'm here at Quilting from the Heart. This is Quilting from the Heart TV, and today we are talking about the Tulip Pink Supernova quilt, which I am so psyched about. You have no idea. I'm also trying to stand still when I talk because my default is to move around a lot, which I feel makes me dizzy when I watch it. So I'm trying to stand still, but it feels very unnatural. We'll see how this goes. But anyways, let's talk about the Tulip Pink Supernova quilt right now. Hi guys, I'm back. It's been a second for you, but for me it took a long time to get reset up. So hopefully it was worth it. We are still talking about Supernova, which is this gigantic English paper piece quilt, which I am so excited to start, guys. It's absurd. I should not be this excited. It's 2,450 pieces, which is incredibly big. It's 103 by 102 inches, which is king size. I have finished one English paper piecing quilt in my entire life. This Supernova that hopefully you're seeing now in my hands due to the magic of television. And so I decided, well, clearly after doing this one quilt, I should jump right in for a king-size quilt. So here we go to the Supernova. I thought I would quickly talk a little bit about what fabrics and how I got started choosing my fabrics. I haven't got everything yet because I'll be sort of picking individually as we go. But a few things just to start us off, I guess. Let's go here. So on where the blue is, I'm going to do instead of going from white into navy, I'm going to go white through gray into black. So I've got black around the outside. Again, hopefully thanks to the magic of television, you can see a little mock-up right here. My plan is to use Grayworks for a lot of that the center stripes, and a lot of the grays from Grayworks, the new Tula line that's coming out this fall, for a lot of that. So that is not available yet, so I don't have any of that. I'm waiting for a new stock for some of the pastels that go around the outside. It's a graduation, right? So it's like a rainbow of pastels that go around the outside edge here that I am waiting for a new stock to come in for. So I also don't have any of that. What I do have is I have chosen the 10 solids that make up the 10 sort of rows of stars here. I chose the 10 stripes. Okay. So I did the 10 fabrics for these 10 rows of stars here. I chose 10 stripe fabrics and 10 hexie fabrics for the star points in each of these little rosettes here. Here we go. So I've picked stripes, dots for these stars, and the solids for these stars. Picked out for the entire quilt to start with. So the first thing I did was I picked out my 10 solids and then filled in the hexies and the stripes after that. And this is what I ended up with. Which oh my gosh, I'm so psyched. Look how bright and happy and cheerful this stack of fabric is. So you can see I've got my solid for a star. And if we look at this, we've got a star on one side, so that's this solid fabric. Then I've got my stripe and my hexie for the rosette here, and then my solid for the next star. Then I've got hexie and stripe, next solid set, and it just keeps going like that through the stack. I wanted to have everything that was going to be the same throughout the quilt picked right off the bat. So because I want all my star points in each of those rosettes to be this hexie, I want that stripe in the same spot as Tula used the stripe in hers, and I wanted solids for my stars to give myself sort of a starting place for color. I wanted to have all those picked before I started so that then I can just go and fill in the rest of the quilt, which hopefully will work really well. Obviously, we talked about the things that I don't have already, but let's talk about filling in one of the little rosettes and see what happens. What we have here is this is going to be the 2 rows of stars on either side, and then here's the stripe I'm using, and here's the hexie I'm using. So the idea here is to sort of combine these 2 colors into this center rosette, so to mix those 2 colors together, as opposed to just trying to do all purples or all pinks. We're doing purples and pinks in this rosette with this as my starting place. So I'm actually going to get these out of the way because they're not really relevant. So what we need for each of these is that big centerpiece, the star points, the background of that center star, the center of these stars, and these diamonds. So we need an additional 5 fabrics for each center. So for that nice big center star, we can see here's the paper it uses, right? So it's quite a big paper that we're using. So I want a like fairly big print that I can fussy cut out for that center. So a few options I grabbed. This giraffe from Everglow with the purple. It's got pink there. It's got a lot of other colors too, but I still think it could work. I grabbed the kitties from Tabby Road Deja Vu. Although it's a pink background, the kitties themselves are very blue. I don't know, I'm a little less, it might work, it might not. And then I grabbed this one from Untamed. That's sort of the perfect size flower. That could work really good too. So those are my 3 sort of options for the center, depending on what I decide. So I'm not making decisions on this video, guys. I'm sorry. Too much pressure. But one of those will probably be the option. I'm going to double check if I've got anything at home that might work too. But that's sort of what I'm looking for the center one, is something pink or purple with a nice big print for me to fussy cut. Then after that, we get these, after that pentagon, we get these triangles that then end up making the star point. So I think something small that I can fussy cut there, or else just some sort of small print is what I want there. So we can put that, we can sort of center one of these little buds on it. I think that would be really great, especially if I went with the giraffes. Like, look how good those 2 fabrics look like together, right? Giraffes in the center, then this as the star, and then for background, ooh, I actually don't think I like any of the backgrounds I brought up. See, this one, I love it as a background, but it's going to be too close in color to that as a star point. Same with this, right? Too close. So I need to find something a little bit lighter in color, I think. For that, I'll have to go take a peek at what I've got. I'll check at home, check what's here. I feel like that's enough. We're not going to keep going because I don't feel like it, guys. Whatever. I make great videos. Clearly, you should subscribe so you cannot see the end of the video, guys. I'm sorry. Anyways, once I actually have something figured out for this quilt, I'll do another video. Once I get started, I'm going to do a sort of how I do my English paper piecing video for you guys. So that if you want to do English paper piecing, you can. If you want to make your own Supernova quilt, you can order it through our website. And if you want me to help you get started picking your fabrics, you can come into the store. Or if you don't live locally, I'm more than happy to help you through FaceTime or Zoom or whatever video chat works best for you. So happy September, yay life, happy sewing, yay quilting. I'm super excited to have an English paper piecing project again. I've been without one since I finished my regular Nova. Here's a picture again. And I'm super psyched to be able to start another English paper piecing project, which is new for me because I haven't been English paper piecing for that long, but I'm super psyched about it now. So anyways, I've already said goodbye. Saying goodbye again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, bye-bye. Having this right in front of my face, bad plan.